has become more and more challenging to communicate, to present, to be. The ways of communication have become more and more stratified, more sophisticated, more accurate, more diverse. And to find your own way through this maze of communication, of presenting and selling and performing, it has become quite a tough job. Back in the days when I started 30 years ago, it's my 30th year of performing. I started when I was 12, turning 42 this year. Doc Brown, please help me out. There was no social media, no internet, no smartphones. Back in the days, it was all word of mouth, letters, and cold calls, and just standing in front of the door of the production office and ringing the bell. Nowadays, we have very compelling and appealing ways of presenting ourselves. Everything has become pretty much perfect. Our CVs, our resumes, our show reels, everything has become very straightforward, very top-notch. So many offers, so much to see, so much to hear, so much to write about. And it is surely difficult for the ones who are starting in this business to find the right way out of this maze, out of this labyrinth, to know the right address, and to know exactly what you want to tell to the people and what you want to sell. And that's when I started to feel the urge of giving people something different, another option of presenting themselves, their craft, their pitch, their performance. We wanted to give new knowledge that is actually old knowledge, because even though a lot has changed, I feel like nothing has changed at all. It's still us. It's still us standing in front of the camera on stage. It's still us auditioning and hustling hard to get that part, to get that recognition, to get recognized. I feel like competition is really hard because a lot of people are joining the tribe, because a lot of people feel like, all right, I have something to tell on my own. Social media made some things more complicated and some other things easier, because nowadays you just need a smartphone and some ideas and an email account and you can start telling your story. And I love that. I honestly love that there are so many people out there with so many different stories and struggles, so many discoveries we can actually learn from. It's really about yourself and expressing yourself in the most remarkable way possible. That's why we started this. We wanted to give people tools, insights, motivation, real inspiration, and some knowledge, some wisdom, some stratified tools that they can actually apply from the very first time they listen to us, and finding their own shape, their own contrast, their own silhouette, their own context. They want to put themselves in. They want to present their pictures, their artwork in front of the audience. A remarkable way of being as a human being in this crazy world of digital turmoil. And at the same time also feel rooted to the ancient traditions of our beautiful craft. We're still that old transmitter of ancient stories, of heroes, of love, of fear, of challenges, of adventure. Look at this beautiful life, at this constant challenge as an adventure. To see it as a quest, as a real journey, to fulfill yourself, not to become famous, but to feel gratified and satisfied with the act, with the performance, with the life you're living, with the behavior you're delivering inside the audition room, on stage, or in front of the camera. People still are inspired by our craft, are still inspired by actors, are still inspired by great pictures and intriguing stories. Step into this magnificent world of fantasy, of colors, of intensity, and give people 90 minutes, 60 seconds, 3 hours of beautiful distraction, of letting their minds wander into another world, into your secret treasure chest that you keep inside of you. That's what love and Do Love Act actually stands for. To love our craft, to love the inspiration you give out, to receive inspiration by our fellow colleagues, by the audience, by whatever you are observing and watching, like this magnificent nature, like the birds in the water that is streaming down, like the trees that are releasing their leaves to the ground so it could warm up the soil during the winter time and then gain life and blossoming up during spring, to resurrect the life that they have inside of their roots and bring out the manifold manifestations of life in an endless cycle. And that's why I felt like it is time to give something back. Truly, I had the privilege to live a magnificent life so far, with acting, with performing, with standing on stage, with improvising, inspiring other people and be inspired by other people. Because if you're not able to receive, you're not able to transmit. Respect our craft, work with this beautiful craft, and try to improve day after day. Never forget that art is truly about bringing love, bringing emotions into your eyes, and to let that fire burn. Don't extinguish it. Let it burn as long as it wants to burn. Feed that fire with oxygen, with ideas and fantasies. Even though sometimes it's hard to maintain your position, to find a legitimate reason to be here, always think of that. If you share generously, other people will share generously back to you. And this continuous stream of feedback loops of energy, emotions, and experience will feed the universe, will feed the mind of the observer, and will feed your heart for ever better performances. So guys, I guess that's it for today. Thank you for sticking with us till the end. If you're here for the first time, by the way, consider subscribing and share this video to your community, because what we're trying to do here at the CoachMc studio is to create a strong community of great actors for ever better performances, truly remarkable performances. Smash that bell button to stay updated for further videos. Comment in the comment section below. And if you like the value of this video, let us know with a thumbs up. See you next time. Tailor back.